Henry of mine. I guess it was the dog. I guess I guess at some point it eventually possibly got my mom's phone or a phone that looked exactly like it with its same dents or whatever that was on its case that my mom's phone case has, or it was either it had her phone or a phone that looked exactly like that for, and also like its case for its case. So it either had that like earlier in the story for that. That dog either had that phone for earlier in the story, or it had it more lately until this point. Until this point. But one like that dog with the wheels it didn't needed with that had all four legs. I guess it did. I guess it didn't need its wheels with all of its four. That had all of its four legs. There was another of one of my dog Henry. What it was the I think it might have been the real version with all four of its legs. So the fake version, the fake version, I guess, was the one that used wheels it didn't needed. That had all. I guess it used wheels it didn't needed. I know it. I know it. I know it used wheels, but I guess it. But I guess. But I guess it didn't need them. And so basically, ba- I guess the fake dog Henry, what I think was the fake dog Henry, for the, for the sake of, for the sake of the, for the sake of this, this story, I will just call the dog that I think is the fake dog. That I think is the, is the fake dog. Fake. Fake dog. Dog Henry. Fa- the fake dog Henry. So basically, I think that fake dog Henry. That fake. Fake dog Henry called 911. Trying. What I mean is trying. Trying to. To frame me. And basically, what I did was I ran away from that house and I yelled for help. I just ran. I just ran away from that house and and I yelled for help. So I ran away from. From that house and I yelled for help. And eventually, I think that's what my. That that what I mean is that might have been the end. The what I mean is the end of that. Of what I mean is of that dream I had from last night. Last night. here's the next dream that I had, or dream selections or whatever, that they'll be within this dream compilation. I will be playing this. Actually, I have to say what the dream is. This dream was recorded during the data from the date format. I mean, Artemis, this stream was recorded from the date format of day, month, year, within the date of twelve 10 2021 Anno Domini. I will play this stream recording around now. I had a dream last night. I had a dream last night. In that dream, I was inside of a stadium with a big group. I guess it was kids or students. I guess I guess it was students from a school I used to, I used to go to. And and so there was one random female. Not female, but it just dresses like just like how apparently society is like most females prefer, or not, not prefer, but have long hair for some reason. I guess it was something. I guess it was something like that, but I don't know what that character did in that dream of mine. I just think like that character might have said something to me, to myself. To me and stuff like so. But there was a character inside of that dream that I had visited that person's house before inside of real life, because it is based off of a real life person I knew before. So I went and I think I went inside of that person's house before. And basically, I think that character was swinging a object at me because I had a ammonia. Because because I guess that character inside of that dream of mine thought ammonias were contagious. And I guessed in front of the whole audience, or I guess it would be, I guess it would be in front, but possibly behind, whatever you want to call that, was some. It was a actual. It was a actual. Sorry, what I mean is like it was a actual like some type of thing that has like lasers or lights or something or whatever it does, and it just whatever it has. I guess I can't see it, or maybe I could, but I don't think I can see it, and it just controls some stuff, whatever that stuff is, and apparently, I guess it was going to attack soon, as predicted by all of the audience there, and there was panicking. Maybe there was panicking before, possibly, but at this point of this dream, I know for sure there was probably panicking already happening. That I had remembered for that dream so far. So basically, everyone else seemed. Everyone else seemed to be running on the pathway away from that area. I was not sure if I ran with someone else besides that group or not, but I ran. I ran on the train tracks. So I guess this creature, not creature, but whatever this was probably, I guess, trying. I guess it was trying to destroy CD technology and audio cassette technology. I guess it was. I guess that force of what of whatever it was trying. What it means was trying to destroy both audio cassette technology and CD technology. I guess it was. I guess that was trying to destroy audio cassette technology and CD. What do you mean is and CD? And CD technology. But I guess it was also a threat to everyone there, and not just audio cassette technology and CD technology. So I guess it was also a threat to everyone there. So everyone ran on the pathway, and I ran with. I ran with probably one of those people who did not ran on the pathway. What I mean is on the pathway, or I ran by myself. And I ran on the train tracks, and I eventually ran past a train station, and I did a U-turn while I was running on the train tracks. While I was while I was running on the train tracks, and when I did that U-turn, I came back. I came back on the train station. What I mean is I came on the train station platform, and I escaped outside of there onto what I think was city sidewalks. I think it was. I think it was. City sidewalk. Walks. I I guess that was the dream I had from last night for myself. So I guess that was the dream I had last night for. For myself, or at least the time I was last asleep, which possibly was not last night, or just whenever I was asleep and dreamed, or whenever I dreamed this. For while I was sleeping, was was when I dreamed this. So I think this is. So I think this was what I remembered for. For that dream I had during. During that time I was asleep, which I first fell. Which I think I first fell asleep during last night. So okay, never mind. What I mean is not never mind, but forget I said never. Forget I said never mind. Forget I said never. Never mind. Never. What I mean is never mind. I mean, what I mean is forget I said never mind, please. For when I last. What I mean is for when I last said never mind.
Quiet, numbskull.
Sorry that any audio wasn't part of the dream. It was from some other audio that automatically played. So please ignore that. This next audio, what means this next dream, I am going, what means this next dream recording I am going to play starts from the date within the date format. What means this dream recording I am going to play starts within the date format of day, month, year, within the date of 19 1 2022. I am going to play this stream any moment around now. I had a dream last night, or like when I was sleeping, which I think was last night, or maybe it might have been this morning. It all started when I was in the car of my mom who adopted me, or what I would call the mom who is adopted to me. And I wanted to get something to eat for dinner. And I think it was late. It might have been around 7. What I mean is it might have been around 7 through 9 or 11 p.m. And that what I mean is, and I wanted what I mean is something to eat for what I think might have been my dinner. I eventually made the decision that I wanted to eat that Wiener Schnitzels. That mom I was adopted to decided we were going to be parked in what means in her car, and so like, and well, okay, what I mean is, and we would I eat there. Well, that was because when she, what I mean is when she got to Wiener Schnitzels to pull into the drive, what it means to pull into that restaurant to park. It was hogged up with traffic. There were semi trucks with wiener mobiles all at the what it means all at one end of the parking lot with other classic cars that weren't semi trucks with wiener mobiles connected to from a semi truck trailer. Eventually, the mom I was adopted to pulled in and she started driving down the parking spots like it was the wrong way to park, and eventually we were correctly aligned in her car for one of the closest or the closest parking spot to both that restaurant and the entrance to the property of that Wiener Schnitzel's where you could drive through. I think it was the Wiener Schnitzel's next to El Amigo. What I mean is El Amigo. Which is not too far away from a T-Mobile, and they juice it up. So eventually, we were sitting. What I mean is sitting in her car, and eventually a Wiener Schnitzel's employee came and what means and then I think I was going to take my order first. And before I took it, I did set it, but I think the worker there already had what I ordered for me, as if it was a coincidence. I think I might have said what I mean is my order. And I did not heard anything about my mom I was adopted to, or what I mean is ordering. I got a burger with an onion ring in it, and possibly a meat patty, and nothing else. What I mean is that I can remember inside of it, and also some rice. I think it was white rice, maybe possibly mixed with, what I mean is mixed with mashed potatoes. If I am, what I mean is, if that is the scenario. So I think it was the Wiener Schnitzel's. That is next door across a street from El Amiga, which is another restaurant. What I mean is, which is not too far away from a T-Mobile. What I mean is a T-Mobile and a Juiced Up. What I mean is, and a Juiced Up. I think my mom was adopt. What I mean is, I think my mom. What I mean is, I was adopted to. Ordered coffee with ice. What I mean is, with ice on it. I think I also got ice cold water. And I guess I might have got a ice cold strawberry or pink lemonade, which was also all what I mean is already there for me before I ordered, and I think I also ordered that anyways from what I mean is which was being called by the person taking my what I mean is my order. Eventually, I think a ladybug was on one of the ice cubes for my what I mean is for my mom I was adopted to coffee. I think there was a ladybug on one of the ice cubes. Eventually, for the mama who was adopted to coffee, and on that ice cube for that coffee, there was a ladybug. Eventually, I think I said there was one on it. I'm not sure if my mom was adopted to in that dream had what I mean is had anything else or any the what I mean is or anything else ordered in general. What I mean is in general from that. What I mean is from that. What I mean is from that restaurant that she already got or hasn't came to her yet. And when that waiter, if I am correct about guessing, that it looks like how the trend of most males, how they dress like. When that waiter was taking my order, it was kind of like that waiter was acting like it was my parent for no reason. It was stopping me from what I mean is from eating even though I what I mean is even though I was totally capable, what I mean is capable of eating myself. And it acted as if, what means that waiter acted as if I was the most bonded customer to that waiter's own self, which was what I mean is which was strange and weird. I think I was kind of a little thinking about that being like awkward, and I think I might have said possibly, what I mean is possibly, yeah, sarcastically. I might, I think I might have said yeah, sarcastically. And what I mean is, and eventually someone sat across that table with possibly a family who I guess might have appeared have the trend of how most females like to appear. And I couldn't tell what I mean is I couldn't what I mean is I couldn't tell how the family, if there was one, for that person who I said looks like how the trend of how most females appear, who might be a kid. So I couldn't tell that person's family for how they looked because I don't know what I mean. What I mean is because I don't know if I had a visual about them or not. Which would mean if I didn't had a visual of them, then they might possibly be like what I mean is then they possibly might be like what I mean is might be like something like what you might call a shadow figure. Like it is like a figure or figures like it might be like shadow figures. Something it might be something you might call shadow figures, like something that is like a figure that doesn't appear in color in your vision and just only appears as illusion. What I mean is as a illusion black color. It could be. What I mean is it could be that.
Alright, so this next dream I had within real life is within. So the next dream I had within real life is within the date format, day, month, year. And has the date of 16-2-2022 Anno Domini. I will play it around now.